lots of examples. All of our imams had the best manners possible. All of our imams were very kind, generous people. We have so many examples. It was the sunnah of our imams that they would smile all the time. They would have a really pleasant personality, and that's the reason why people wanted to go and be with them. Because who would want to be with somebody who's always angry or mad or upset? So our imams always had a very pleasant demeanor. They always had a smile on their lips. And then that is true with the prophets, of course. Our prophet himself, he had the best of manners. And so did our Ahl Bayt, and so did our Imam. Salawat. Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad Salawat. And then there is being kind to other Muslims. Our sixth Imam, there is a hadith by our sixth Imam. Our sixth Imam says, there is no action of a Muslim that is loved by Allah more than bringing joy to a fellow Muslim. This is what our sixth Imam says. There is a collection of hadiths by our eighth Imam. Our eighth Imam says that if a person wants to be a complete person, if a person wants to have a complete intellect, or in Urdu they say insani kamil, if a person wants to be a complete person, then the person should possess 10 qualities. I'm not going to go over the 10 qualities because on the 8th of Muharram, I will tell you what those 10 qualities are. So you have to come back for the 8th of Muharram Majlis. But our 8th Imam said that the 10th quality is the most important one. And so the followers, his companions, they all came up to the Imam and they said, please tell us what the 10th one is. Because the Imam said the 10th one is the most important one. And if I tell you what it is, you'll truly appreciate what our Imams had to teach us. Our Imam says, a person who is a complete person with a complete intellect, he does not see a person but that he says, he is better and more pious than myself. That's what our eighth Imam says about someone who is a complete person. So that's the beauty of learning from our Imams. That's the beauty of learning from our Ahl Bayt. What about love? Do we know that it's only in Shia Islam that so much importance is put to love? Loving, first of all, loving Allah, loving the Ahl Bayt, loving the Prophet, and then love for each other, love for our parents, love for our siblings, love for our fellow Muslims. There's so much importance in Shia Islam. Again, our sixth Imam, there's a hadith by our sixth Imam. Our sixth Imam, Imam Jafar as-Sadiq alayhi salam, says, Muhammad wali. He says, what is faith but love? This is a saying of our sixth Imam. Our fifth Imam says, love is religion and religion is love. So these are words of our Imams who stress the importance of love. And then when we looked at Karbala itself, we see love over there. We see the love between a mother and a child. We see the love between a brother and a brother. We see the love between a brother and a sister. We see love in Karbala. And we see those good manners that the Prophet taught, the Ahl Bayt, the Imams. We see those good manners that we can learn from. And in Karbala, we see the love. We see the love that a father has for a son. And you know who I'm going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about Ali Akbar alayhi salam today. Ali Akbar alayhi salam was the 18-year-old or 19-year-old son of Imam Hussain. Ali Akbar alayhi salam was extremely handsome. All the Bani Hashim were handsome, but especially Ali Akbar alayhi salam, who was very, very handsome. It is said that the way he walked, the way he talked, his manners, it was exactly as if the Prophet was walking around. And so Imam Hussain, whenever he looked at his son, he would remember his grandfather. During Ashura, the day of Ashura, when everybody had laid their lives down, Ali Akbar was one of the last martyrs before Imam Hussain. Ali Akbar got ready for battle and he came to get permission from our Imam. We can just imagine what our Imam must have thought. He must have thought, oh Allah, this is the last time that I'm looking at the face of my son. Imam Hussein helped Ali Akbar onto the horse, and then he stood by the door of the tent until he could not see Ali Akbar anymore as Ali Akbar moved towards the battlefield. Ali Akbar fought very, very bravely, very bravely. The intensity of his attacks was so much that the army was scattered everywhere. He challenged Umar ibn Saad, and Umar ibn Saad raised a cry. He said, "Oh soldiers, are you cowards? This is one person, and this is someone who's hungry and thirsty for 3 days, and you cannot face him? Go and surround him from all sides and make sure that he's killed, otherwise we will be no more." And Ali Akbar was surrounded from all sides. It was as if the sun was hiding among the clouds. There were so many arrows and swords that were raining upon him. He was wounded badly. And then there was one arrow that found its mark, an arrow that pierced through his heart and went through his body. And with that arrow, Ali Akbar could not stay balanced on the horse anymore, and he fell on the hot soil of Karbala, and he called his father saying, "Oh Father, come to my help, oh Father. Oh Father, come to my help." When Imam Hussein heard those cries, it was as if darkness had engulfed him. Our Imam rushed towards the battlefield. He was calling for his brother Abbas. "Oh Abbas, where are you, Abbas?" But Abbas was sleeping in Nehre Furat. Our Imam reached Ali Akbar alayhi salam, and he sat by him. And he said, "My son, my beloved son, your father is here, my son. Open your eyes, Ali Akbar, and see me." Ali Akbar opened his eyes and he saw the face of his father. Our Imam looked down and he saw that Ali Akbar was hiding something with his hand. Our Imam removed the hand and he noticed the arrow. Ali Akbar was in so much pain. Our Imam bent down and pulled the arrow, but he could not stop the flow of blood. Ali Akbar was unconscious. Our Imam held him close to his heart, and that's the way he took him back to the tent. Our Imam lay him down gently at the opening of the tent, and he called the children of Bani Hashim, "Oh children, come here and do the matam of Abbas, your brother." And so the children gathered around Ali Akbar alayhi salam, and they did the matam, and that's the matam that we carry on today, and that's the matam that will go on till eternity and beyond. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Can you bring your torch over there?
Ambare